Hi everyone, it's Gyarados Amber, and I am making this video as again a vlog of the subscribers earned. It's crazy to think we're here at 1,900 people. Each time I am utterly impressed. I don't even know what to say. It's thank you. It's crazy. The amount of people that jump on the channel and show their support and watch the videos that I make. I never would have thought I would reach an audience this large. Again, each time I say it, it doesn't seem real. Like, it's not that big of a deal in a global scheme. Like, it's like, oh, a person reaches 1,000 people as an audience. Well, you could do the same thing by screaming in public. I mean, there's probably a couple thousand people in your general area if you live in a city, but I live in a country, and I'm an introvert, so basically reaching an audience is not something we do. And again, I have to apologize for this video being so late. It's been a struggle this few months. It's been hard for me emotionally. I have my really good moments, and then I have my really low moments, and I haven't been feeling the best these few months. I've been feeling a little bit off. The camera went a little ways. And if you didn't notice, my voice is a little bit shot right now, and that's really just me being awake so long. It's already 2 in the afternoon. I went to see a movie today, which was awesome. But I should be in bed. I'm so tired. But this was something I needed to get out. I needed to talk to you. I needed to say something, because I don't want anyone to think I'm not appreciative of the support. I am. And it's so hard to fight myself every morning I wake up. Well, every night I wake up. Every night I wake up. My day is my night, is your night, whatever. It's so hard to look in the mirror as a person suffering from depression and tell yourself that what you're doing is good. It's hard to look at my videos and say I'm proud of them. There are a few, yeah, but... And I recently, again, I was so amazed because I started a new series for Skyrim, and everyone seems to be enjoying it, and I'm so happy you are, but I always feel there's more I could be doing. And I don't have the time or the energy to do the things I really want to do. I don't have friends close by to do the things I want to do. I don't have the time, and that seems so funny for someone who doesn't go out and do a normal job. I've been blessed with good enough health in my life, but everything else is lacking, and this is something that kind of fuels into that depression, because it's like, oh yeah, you're okay. You've never had cancer. You know, you don't get cavities. You haven't exercised that much in 7 years, but you have stayed the same weight. And yet, mentally, I am scarred and bleeding, basically. This entire time I've had rough relationships. I've had lack of relationships, frankly speaking. I've led a very damaged existence. YouTube has been something to smile about. YouTube has been my ability to live. I think this is one of the more serious videos I've ever talked about, because it's been a month. It's been several months, I don't know. Each day I try to remind myself what I'm doing here, and I'm trying to see it from the outside perspective. That's what a person has to do. You have to look beyond yourself and trust what you see. And I have friends who've said that I mean the world to them, and I'm trying to figure out how I ever could mean the world to them, but I trust their judgment. So I'm so happy to still be here doing this, and I'm going to be doing this as much as I can. We're nearing 2,000 subscribers, and again, that's a crazy number. I don't know how many times, like, if the channel explodes, I can't keep doing 100 people and then doing a video if I can barely get out one. I'm just so nervous all the time. I'm so at odds with myself. That's really what it is. I'm at odds with myself. I'm my own worst enemy. And I think that's true with a lot of people in the world. But you have to remember that you have to keep doing something. You have to keep pushing on. We all have our part to play, our role, and the most you can do is to just do something. My friends have been the greatest people I've known. I've had such love and support from them, and of course people joining the channel. I don't know where I would be without such people. And occasionally you get hate here and there for random things, and that's true of anywhere on the internet. I uploaded a few videos a couple months ago that I worked really hard on, and I got the worst kind of people to respond to them. And I removed the comments, obviously. That's my right to do that on the channel. It's my channel. Mainly because 3 of them were bots. They were trying to get people to click on links to places that would damage their computer, and I feel responsible that I will not allow that on my channel. And then the rest of them were comments, and this is true about every month that goes by. There's always some asshole out there trying to be funny, but they're not, saying horrible things. And you know, that's the thing. It does affect the people that you're attempting to injure. This is a fact. People are not going to find you funny. People are going to find you hostile. So putting those kind of comments up is just not cool. It shows your capacity as a human being. That if you're going to try to yell at somebody and call them less than human, then you're trash. That's all you are. But I try to keep as much good things as I can in my life, whether it's on YouTube or in my real life. Try to surround myself with funny people and good souls, and I would trust anyone would do the same thing on the internet. You try to embrace the good and not the bad. And that's the thing with depression. It's like having depression is nightmarish, because you see the good and the bad and they become one and the same. I struggled with it for so long, and I'm not like, right now you're hearing me and I sound really out of it. I'm not depressed right now. I'm tired, and I'm getting out my thoughts while I can before I go to sleep, and wake up to the same night in the same place doing the things that I love to do. But again, I have to stress the importance of doing what you believe needs to be done. You should always follow your dreams and all that stuff. It sounds really... yeah, everyone's like, oh, I've heard that story before. No, but seriously, follow your dreams. Just do something. Because if you don't, well, yeah, you don't. If you don't, you miss opportunities. Things happen, and the world passes you by. And at times I feel the world has passed me by in many ways. I've been in love a few times in my life, and those moments have passed me by. generally not my fault. And the times that it was, one wrong turn, one wrong move, and it's over. So I've tried to get a job, and that's passed me by each time. Again, inaction versus action. I've tried to help people in moments of crisis, and what I've learned is that just doing something is the best thing you can do. I'm not saying you are forced to do anything. I'm saying that doing anything, something small even, like with my own life, I had a moment where it was coming to a close because I was so bad at life. And again, I've talked about it. I chose to do something about it, and what I chose to do was good, and I'm doing it still. I'm still living, I'm still breathing, I'm still smiling. And even if I don't want to smile, I do it anyways because I can, and that's the choice I have made for myself. So I'm so happy the channel has grown to this point. I'm so appreciative. And I don't ever want anyone to think that I'm not. And I'm so sorry the video's late. And I've said this a million times already. These videos have become more vlogs. They become me talking about the history of what is now on the channel, Garrett Oakamber, and all the crazy things I've done. But I'm just gonna keep rambling. I'm so tired. I have aspirations for myself, and I know that they'll probably never come true. I think that's true with a lot of people. You grow up and you say, hey, I want to do this with my life, and you never get to. But you try. And that's what's important. And I'm hoping as soon as I can do the things I really want to do. Truth be told, one of the things I want to do is I want to be in movies. I want to be an actor. I want to do the things I want to do. I want to be someone who can pretend to be a different person each day because I like it. It's enjoyable. I appreciate cinema. But I'll probably never get to do that. In fact, I can say almost without a doubt I will never get to do that because I don't have the skills required to get to a place like that. I don't have the money required. I was never trained, by an actual college or whatever the fuck they do these days. I don't know. But on YouTube, I'm capable of doing everything I want to do. I'm able to show you guys the love for games that I have and give you content to watch and enjoy, laugh and cringe. With Source Filmmaker and Gmod, I'm able to make stupid movies because I can. Just because I can. And I enjoy doing that. I really enjoy doing that, and there's so much more I want to do. I was going to get into Star Citizen, and just random thought off the top of my head. I was going to get into Star Citizen this month, but I'm currently unable to reason to spend that kind of money on an unfinished game, and I want to. I really do. I honestly would commit to something like that, but at the moment I'm trying to think about how to use that money more constructively for other people as opposed to myself. And the worst part is about the holidays is that not having enough money to spend on the people you care about. Like, oh yeah, you can have one thing or another, but then there's other people you just can't get anything for, and it's painful. It is painful. And that's another part of this whole struggle to have self-worth, I guess. Being depressed is like, hey, you want to help everyone. You want to give someone and everyone you know a reason to smile, and it's very hard to do that. It is very hard to do that, and I think that's a condition of the human race. We struggle to please everyone, and yeah, it's complicated. It's a complicated mess. But I'm so happy that the channel's doing great. I'm so happy you guys are enjoying everything, and I look forward to many years of doing more of this, and hopefully getting somewhere to the point where I can collaborate with bigger and better YouTubers than me, because I'm not any of those things. That would be the coolest thing, to be able to sit down and talk to somebody that I idolize. They say don't meet your idols, but I could beg to differ. It's probably better to do that. I met John Lithgow at a book signing for his book Macabre. I wasn't there for the book, but I got the book because it was cool and it was cute, and a little squirrel that paints. But John Lithgow is a very talented actor. He's a great man, and I only met him for a brief moment, and I didn't get to say the things I wanted to say to him, but I shook his hand, and I bought his book, and it meant the world to me. And again, like, cinema is something I love, and being able to sit there with somebody who has been in movies and done things and played characters that you enjoy, that is amazing. So they say don't meet your heroes, because they're not going to meet your expectations. They're probably different people in real life. I have to disagree. They might be different people, but meet them, because you need to know the face behind what you enjoy. And I guess that's why I do these vlogs. I force myself to do these because it's a matter of you getting to know me a bit better. And the only way to really grow as a human and grow as a channel is to say, hey, this is me. Here I am. A little bit of good news. Not that there's any bad news. It's just this video is really kind of like, meh, it's just hitting this single tone. No, really good news for me personally is that my finger is almost all but healed. I received a horrible nail injury. I guess that's as much as I want to talk about that right now, in October. So it's all good now. It's stronger, and that's the best you can hope for, you know. I guess to go along the whole theme of things, when you fall, you pick yourself back up. That's the point. You do that, Bruce Wayne. You pick yourself back up, and you dust yourself off. So if you get injured or whatever, if you're feeling awful in your mind, you know, you just pick yourself back up. You get up. You do something. Yeah. And I might do a separate video about it, but I'm going to talk about it now. There have been some problems with Dragon's Dogma. The game is fine, but the company, Capcom, has screwed me over for the last time. They have begun copywriting my videos again. And now the thing is, I used to do every video without getting paid a cent. Because, one, when you start a channel, you just can't do that. You can't get money for it. But then I had the capability of making money off videos, but I chose not to because I didn't know the logistics of banking, and I still don't, frankly, but I didn't understand any of that stuff. So when I was given the opportunity to finally get things set up and begin, I wanted to make a little bit of money because I'm working 24/7. On videos, and making a little bit and doing publicity for games is great, as long as I enjoy them. And that's the thing. It's the whole argument here that people are going to have is, hey, you shouldn't make money off of someone's game. Well, I would refer you to the billions of people that could disagree with you. I'm making money because I'm helping ads reach people that want them to be reached. If you don't want them, you use ad block. That's plain and simple. If you really don't want to deal with that, you, the consumer, have the right to block said ads. that is your right. I mean, I think at least in the United States. I don't know about overseas. I don't know. But the thing is, I've basically just... I've had it up with Capcom because it's not even about the fact that I'm not getting paid. It's that they're dictating what kind of things appear inside the video. Once they have copyright of the video, they can change title, they can change where it's available, they can change who receives it and how it's perceived. They can make my video look like a cautionary tale and say this person sucks at our game. Now, I've never admitted I'm a pro at their game, but they can literally claim ownership to the entire thing, saying that they made this video. And that in itself is a crime. It should be, at least. The fact is that they're going to start putting in advertisements and links to things that I do not sponsor. This happened a while back with some of the more popular videos that were older on my channel. I had to remove said videos, and I really hated doing that. I don't like removing things from my channel. They are a timestamp. They are a capsule. They are something that will outlast me. And it sucks to remove them. But I had to, because people were putting fucking copyright claims, and mind you, most of these were old copyright claims back when YouTube was fucking broken beyond repair. Not saying it isn't right now, but it was broken beyond repair. And what was happening is they were putting up ads and clickbait things, like there's like a little icon that'll appear in the upper right hand corner of the videos, and that's the card system. Card system, only the owner of the video can put that up. They wrested my ownership of those videos, and they put up links to their videos, and those videos had links to virus websites, malware. They were trying to get on your computer to do things. I wasn't going to have that, and I'm pretty sure there's still a dozen videos that are copywritten that I can't even touch, or download for that matter. And they have this shit on them, so the most that I can do is block my videos. And I hate that too, because I worked so hard on them. A lot of these were the earlier videos, but there's still a few that are lingering around, and it pisses me off. It pisses me off that I don't have control over something that I made. I didn't make the game, but I did the video, I talked about, I made funny jokes, I put things in, I even put other footage in that is explicitly mine. It's like what I'm doing here. This is my house. This is me. This is not a robot. I'm talking to you, and someone else to try to say this is my video, it's like, fuck you. Who the hell are you? You can't dictate shit. So the thing is, like, I'm just a little bit aggravated about that. So ultimately what I'm getting at is that I'm no longer going to be doing Dragon's Dogma videos, because I'm not going to be paying Capcom more money than they actually deserve. I paid for their game, and I told other people the game is great and they should buy it. But for them to attack me by saying that all my videos belong to them? No, what you're doing is wrong. You can't do that. I am promoting your game. I'm promoting your game, and you're going to go behind my back and say that everything I have done for you for free is now your property and you're benefiting off of me. It doesn't work that way. You don't pay the newspaper. That's kind of the point. Oh, but you do, don't you? Yeah, see, that's the irony. That's the irony, because way back when, you didn't have to. You just had to write and be interesting enough. And then suddenly the entire world said, we can profit off these poor schmucks, so now you have to pay. Whatever. I'm not a large channel, so this isn't the worst thing in the world for me, or for them. It's not, but if I was, like, inwards of 1 million subscribers, which will never happen, but if I was inwards of 1 million subscribers, I would do more about this. I would do more about this. I'd be very, very outspoken, but ultimately my only thing I can do is, in protest, is to stop doing Dragon's Dogma. Another thing, too, is once they've and another thing is, like, yeah, you may want to see more Dragon's Dogma, and I understand that, and I like the game, I do, but by them copyrighting the video, not only do they own the ownership of it, they can copyright strike me at any given time now without fail because the video is under their ownership. So the best thing to do in that circumstance is to stop making that content, because I do not want them to change their policies or their view on YouTubers in general over the next couple of years. In fact, if they do, I have to delete all the videos. They haven't, they won't right now because they want money. That's all Capcom cares about. They're not as bad as Konami. I've been able to, you know, do a lot of stuff for them and been otherwise untouched, but this latest attack on me is not something I appreciate. No YouTuber appreciates it. It's like, unless you have a written agreement with someone, being told that your video is no longer yours is not cool. So, yeah. There will be no more Dragon's Dogma videos, as much as I want to continue, as much... I was going to start recording, and ironically, the second I got the recording software up, I, you know, cracked my fingers, and I had a nice cold glass of water next to me, and I was getting ready. I saw the notification, your video doesn't belong to you anymore. That's lovely. Fucking hell. Yeah, so that was disappointing. But the good news is, in all of this, is that I'm learning as a YouTuber, I'm learning as a person who puts up content, a content creator, that I can survive it, I guess. I can do things, and I'm so happy the Skyrim series is doing so well. A lot of people were stoked about that mod, and I have been too. I'm excited to see where it goes, and I want to continue. I'm not ending the other Skyrim series just yet either, because that is still the first of the special edition. I'm aware it's not going to get as many views now, not even nearly. The first video alone kicked the old series ass, but I'm not ending the old series. In fact, I recorded a little bit not too long ago. So anyway, this video has gone on for quite a long time, and I think I'm going to end it. It's just me standing here by a bunch of doors just talking to you, but if you enjoy my face, say this is the video. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed because I'm sleepy, and that sun is killing me. And it's so bad because it's already afternoon, so I'm not gonna get much sleep. But I look forward to doing more. 1,900 subscribers is ridiculous, and we're already halfway through. That's the worst part about this. I'm late. This video is late, so it's like, hey guys, 1,900 subscribers, too friggin' late. They're almost to 2,000, and I never thought we'd reach that. But, you know, where's the road gonna take us? Where's it gonna take us? I don't know. If someday I ever get enough subscribers, I'll be able to do things like go to Comic-Con and not feel like a complete moron. No, I'll still feel like a moron, but a little less of a moron. I want to do something where I can get some of my friends together who've appeared in videos. I want to hang out with War, probably Unholy Legion, Draenu. I want to hang out with Ambu. I want to do things that I just can't do right now. I want to do so much. And I feel so old, but it's the start of my life technically, so it's like, hey, you've got a lot of work to do. Yeah, so there's not going to be really any Christmas special this year. I really didn't plan anything. Again, in part because I've been very upset, so... And that's just depression. It has nothing to do with anyone, it's just me. But I'm going to do okay. I'm going to try to do okay. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked this, you know, click the like button down below, leave a comment, you know, and subscribe if you want. Check out my playlists. I've got a lot of videos. I've got more videos that aren't on playlists, but that's because I've got too many goddamn videos. Longest running series is 7 Days to Die, and I do want to get back into that some more. I was getting into it a bit, and then I kind of like dropped it off. And I am aware I never finished the Dynasty Warriors series. We were about to conquer the world, and I want to get back into that at some point. So, let's hopefully do that at some point. Remind me in the comments below. I love you all. Catch you later.